If you have been wearing fashion wigs purchased from the beauty supply store just to hide your bald spots and hiding your shame, today it is time to lift your head up high, sis. Hey, everyone. Glad you are back. Today, we are going to have a conversation on claiming your royal inheritance. I'm Janel Tiffany, and I'm your cranial prosthesis specialist. I help African American women navigate the emotional pain in their medical hair loss journey. And we all do it God's way through natural looking hair loss solutions. We help you reclaim your God given confidence. For months, you have seen me and heard me discuss about the emotional toll, the emotional loops of your medical hair loss journey, and the importance it is to invest in a cranial prosthesis. But today, we're pulling back the curtain, and now we are looking at the heart. Today, I'm going to walk you through three profound truths of what a divine crown is and what that means for you so you can claim your real identity. Let's go ahead and dive in. Point number one is the spiritual and cultural power of Ori Ade. Let's talk about the name, the head of the crown. Now, in our culture, our hair is our identity, it's who we are, and it is a precursor of who we are to become. Hair in our culture is much more than the strands that are actually growing out of our head. It's our history, it's our spiritual antenna. So, knowing that, what happens when alopecia or a medical treatment hits and now you have entered into your hair loss journey? I remember when I lost my hair after I had my son, I didn't know what to do. No one knew how to help me. My dermatologist was amazing, but he still didn't understand why my hair kept falling out, coming back, falling out, and coming back. The physical and mental toll were taxing and exhausting. But what I truly love is how the Holy Spirit gives you a vision. And as long as you say yes, He will give you and order the steps that you need to complete that vision. That is how Ori Ade was born. Ori Ade is a reminder that just because of a medical diagnosis does not remove the crown and the divine royalty that he has already destined for you. I absolutely love it because now we are restoring that confidence and realigning that spiritual confidence back to your head. Let's go ahead and move to number two. So, point number two is actually a question. Are you ready to move from a fashion piece to a custom masterpiece? Here at Ori Ade, your unit is going to be specifically aligned and custom fitted to your unique. It's distinctly different from a fashion wig from the beauty supply store because that's a hope it fits kind of solution. We don't use any harsh glues that are going to have a reverse effect on the remaining edges that you do have. We don't use any harsh glues. And our caps are definitely for those that have a sensitivity. Every Oriade unit is specifically designed for you through cranial mapping. I love it because it's breathable, it's custom made, and it looks like it's growing out of your own scalp. So now you already know what that means. It eliminates the need for you to feel shameful and the need for you to hide. You can start showing up at those pictures that you've missed and those family functions to create those great memories. Point number three, reclaiming your inheritance. Finally, Oriade is all about walking in your victory. My late father absolutely loved Tina Turner, and he tasked me with this journey because he said, I need you to go and show everyone their inner Tina. What did he mean by the inner Tina in you? Tina Turner knew how to command that stage, and she was unapologetically confident in the wigs that she wore. But the wigs that she wore on stage were part of her costume, part of her accessories. She knew she didn't need a wig in order to command that stage. It was just the and then some, if you will. I was absolutely devastated when my father passed just 2 days after receiving my certification as a cranial prosthesis specialist. But you already know that God is going to bring some good out of the bad. As a matter of fact, all good comes from the bad, right? And so when I thought about it, I said, you know what? His legacy is going to work through my hands. When you place an Ori Ade unit on your head, you are physically aligning your physical outer beauty with your inner God given identity and God given confidence, which is actually going to help you become the woman that God created you to be. You are proclaiming to the world that you are fierce, beautiful, and fully anointed to carry out the task that God has given you to do this very year. So, your Janelism of the day is an Ori Ade unit. Not only is going to help hide your baldness, but it's going to make you feel wonderful, beautifully made. And in addition to that, align your crown with your God given royalty. I hope you have continued to enjoy the content on my channel. For the simple fact, I just want you to know that you do not have to navigate your medical hair loss journey alone. Medical hair loss is just much more than just hair loss, period. Period. It changes how you show up in your relationships, how you show up in life in general. It's about avoiding mirrors, avoiding the camera, becoming the cameraman at your family functions because you don't feel confident in front of a camera. It can actually just basically alter your appearance, period, by how you show up at work, around family, around friends, for your business, and for your ministry. This is exactly why I offer complimentary hair loss assessment calls. In this one on one chat, we are actually going to look at your heart. I want to know what your diagnosis was. I want to know who you were before this medical diagnosis changed your life, your challenges, your frustrations. And I want to also hear about the good in your journey. Let me tell you, even though I've been dealing with medical hair loss since the age of 6, I have a beautiful family support throughout this journey. And guess what? Even though every last person in my immediate family has beautiful, thick hair, including my husband's, they have been more than supportive in my medical hair loss journey. My husband actually cracks up and he'll say, what identity and who are you going to be today? Because, like I said, my hair is different every day. So I want to know the good that's coming out of your journey as well. You may not see it, but I'm going to press you to focus on the good. We're going to work together to find a hair loss solution that fits your lifestyle and your goals. And if it makes sense, we'll even review and kind of look at some custom cranial prostheses that you may be interested in. We'll discuss the density, your hair from back in the day that made you feel amazing and wanting you to actually look in a mirror. Go ahead and book your complimentary hair loss assessment call. You can find the link in the description or you can find it down below. And that is all today I have for you, my friends. And I want you to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. As you can already see, you are God's unique and wonderful masterpiece. Go out and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.